Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Hi, my name is Big John TW, and this right here, oh,
And it's
this
not the
is
fact
my
that they
stream.
weren't that they were zoning when I sent it, because it says they're considering another offer now. So they're literally AFK.
All right, what it is, what it be, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, John's truck is so powerful, John goes in one direction, the truck goes in the other. How many wheels is an 18-wheeler?
Cool. Oh, it isn't even a dually.
Okay, so that person declined. So,
Like a prom dress, we're all.
and now they're asking me.
And just like a prom dress, we don't know what the fuck we're doing. Oh, let's go, let's go.
Now fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Now fuck that bitch.
That's how it works.
Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. Man, fuck them kids. All my parents in the back scream, fuck them kids. Fuck.
It's how it is, Chad. It's how it is. It's
So
how we
John,
roll.
is your truck one of those Fords that like to pop out the spark plugs?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Mine is a random rust bucket. So it's a Chevy.
Right, the Chevy. Remember that.
Yeah, I love the
Before you can
Ford.
stroke it or ram it, it has to be hard like a rock.
Dodge. The name says it all.
Fix and repair daily.
Don't worry. At Ford, they circled the problem. Cool.
That's not. Yeah, the Chevy.
Looks like you're having a audition for Thriller down there in the corner.
Yeah.
Thriller.
Somebody say an audition for Thriller.
Yeah, right down here.
You mean like this?
Yeah. Oh. Oh
I'm
no.
gonna die.
Oh, this is not what I wanted.
That's hell lots of zombie.
I might have buttons that just randomly summon things in mass amounts.
Zombie on a budget.
So do I. So do I. But mine's are normally police. I wonder if I should get my. We already got enough.
So rather than having to set the whole server to the Halloween event and things like that, I have it set so the zombie invasion, I can just summon enough of them that you get the badge.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, look, it's a ghost ship.
Micro's like, isn't that a Rigby?
Hmm. Oh, that's right. There's only 50 of those when I do it. Never mind. So it's only halfway there for the minions, but I wasn't going to summon all of them.
Yeah.
I will send you to Jesus.
All right.
You were the clock that was ticking in my home. Changed my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Love so hard to find.
we got him.
And we're off. Micro, you said you had a
Uber? Uber's out.
Okay, 2 of you have just thrown out an Uber.
The best Uber win.
5 stars.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I think mine was Lyft. It was
Mine's the best Uber. It has 0 recharge.
Don't forget to tip your Uber driver.
Mine's the best Uber. I can just kick the other ones off the server.
Good luck logging back in. It's a don't log out moment.
Maybe.
I want to go up and say hi to him.
Still waiting on one person.
Well, we're waiting. Yep.
You know. Other button.
What do you mean the other button? Wait. What?
Oh.
What buttons are you playing with?
No. I was playing with my foot pedal. I have 3 foot pedal buttons, and I clicked the wrong one. One of my foot pedal buttons talks. The other foot pedal button, I didn't know what it did. Apparently, it flips.
Ah.
So I can make a switch flip without having to do much. That was kind of smart of me. Think about it. But yeah, I looked up at my screen and it was like, oh, why do I have that I clipped something? And I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's what that button does. I didn't realize I hit the wrong button. I'm curious as to what the middle button does. Probably look it up. Just pushing, but you know, what's the fun in that?
I was a little disappointed when I went to KFC today.
No pickles?
Oh, it wasn't that. They've got that 8-piece, $10 thing.
Yeah.
Well, normally their 8-piece is 2 breasts, 2 wings, 2 thighs, 2 drumsticks, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing anywhere or reading anywhere that it was 4 thighs and 4 drumsticks. It's an 8-piece dark bucket.
What you saying? You don't like dark meat?
Not dark meat chicken. Kind of like golden rotisserie, though.
Take Boston Market wheels up here.
There's a lot of people in. Well, I mean, technically speaking, there's no people in this room. They're all robots.
I'm not sure what I am. Because my brain's like half hanging out here with all these wires and shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's some rivet.
Like next month they got another Final Destination.
I'd just like to state for the record, how many times can you have a final destination? Like,
Oh, you're 90.
yeah, it's
Depends on
eventually.
how many times.
What's it gonna be?
Depends on how many times they can shock you and bring you back.
Your final destination. Like, is that like natural causes now? Although I used to joke around with my dad that I used to tell him he was so old that that he's the only person I know that could get hit by a car and they'd still consider that natural causes.
You are so mean.
How about the movie Flash?
Actually, the mean one was when I told him when he was like when he turned 80. I told him that he's not over the hill, but the view's pretty damn good from where he's at.
I'd like to state for the record that waiting sucks.
I'd like to state for the record that if waiting sucked, feel good. Waiting cannot suck. Come on, it builds character and some lie that your parents always told you. He just rejected me entry. That's some shit. English puppies.
Oh, it's a scam door.
I'm gonna go back for Bonnie.
That you shall not pass.
It's horrible to wait from Thursday of last week until today to hear anything, and now I gotta wait till Thursday to hear anything more.
I think you can look forward to some goodness.
Bane.
I think so. I hope
Correct.
so. I mean, at least they didn't say no.
Congratulations.
Oh, hi, Richmond. I'm sorry.
Correct.
And see, isn't that just our record holds true, John? Mission number 1. Task Force. But all jokes aside, hi, Richmond, if you'd like to join, we would absolutely happily reform.
Hold on a second.
Oh, and actually, no, because we have 8 people on the team. We can't. Never mind.
Oh, she's on to you, Heinrich.
I can't count.
Math is hard.
Oh. Yes, I'm having a PTSD mathematics moment from the type of mathematics that I have to do for school. It's the type of mathematics that makes me want to go sit in the corner and eat my compass and protractor. I forgot I'm in charge.
You're doing great.
Yeah, we see
Still
worst.
clockwork.
We see worst, so you're fine. Totally fine.
This
We should be getting an ambush. There they are. Oh, stop it. You're not having Kentucky Fried Chicken. Sorry, guys. My dog still thinks he suffers from affluenza.
is affluenza. Is that lack of chicken?
Oh, no, he thinks he's fucking privileged. And he thinks he's privileged because John and Doc Quack have made way too many jokes about his name and his color and his credit score. So now the dog thinks he's privileged. Hey, look, I just jumped over a building and into a all the way off the side. Hey, look, here's clockwork. Hey, these clockworks don't like the fact I'm like side. Hmm. Oh, return to contact. Haha, look.
On
I
my way
want
to
to talk to
Posse.
Posy. He's a dick.
Okay, you can talk to him. I'll just level up.
I was gonna say, usually all he ever says is soon. Every single Christmas, and I will talk about that before the first. I should really quit smoking. What? You're a good boy. You really are. See, I knew you were just after Kentucky Fried Chicken. You don't want love for me at all. Get down. Get down.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Get down on it.
We're waiting for you here.
I don't think it's close enough.
Thank you for the ball, Connor. There you go. Go with it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm here.
So he has finally figured out that I won't take the toy out of his mouth anymore after he nipped me.
Have
Okay.
you learned to drop
He
it for
brings
you?
it. Yep, he brings it over, and I won't take it until he drops it. So he now
Oh.
brings over the ball and he drops it in my lap.
Welcome to the club. Those that
Hey,
watching.
hey, Buff, or not. Run on, people, run on.
Yay! Wait a minute. That's the entrance. Oh, wow, hold on. That was awful quiet.
Run, bitch! Run!
Bro.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Let's get it. Think we can do this, chat? I think we can. All right, I'm gonna guard the elevator.
Why are you guarding the elevator?
Can you push 2 for me, please?
Well, I mean, I would, but I don't think I'm tall enough. One of those you have to be at least this tall to ride this ride. Mama always told me I shouldn't play on the elevators. Mama said my helmet makes me look sexy.
Oh God.
I'm pretty sure that that's about as far as blasphemous as you can pretty much get.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure God had the least amount to do with that comment. Somewhere there's an atheist repenting. Just out of curiosity, if you have an atheist church, what do they read?
Ayn Rand.
I mean, like, if you go to a regular church, like a Catholic church, read the Bible. Go to a Muslim church, read the Quran.
Maybe they just watch YouTube videos.
What do you guys read? Well, we read the New York Times. You know, whatever's floating around.
They watch cute cat videos.
Oh, that's my right type of religion right there. Some funny cat videos.
Mm-hmm.
All day, every day. I believe if your religion had cute cat videos, you probably have a very large religion.
My religion has cute cat videos. I mean, Purgatory. Why wouldn't I have cute cat videos?
Well, because all cats go to heaven, they don't go to purgatory. They're like dogs.
They have 9 lives. Of course they go to Purgatory.
They have 9 lives.
Yeah,
Of
because
course
they
they're
send
in
all the
purgatory.
item on the ground.
They have 9 lives. They go to Purgatory because they have to have all 9 lives gone before they can be properly assessed and judged.
They, they were an asshole and all night.
That's
Apparently she's-
exactly my point.
That's why cats are normally assholes. They got 9 lives. God, they figure they can at least blow off
Exactly.
8 of them.
Yeah. I'll do
And
I'll do
y'all
better
like
next
it. I
time.
was gonna say y'all like it here in Purgatory. Why wouldn't the cats?
Oh, just like that.
Because
one
cats are
pussy
assholes.
We went through all his 9 lives.
If they
Okay,
just-
so are you, John, but you're still here and still hanging out and still enjoying yourself.
I don't see people petting me, feeding me, worrying about what I did. No, they
We've
just
had
like
this
John. He's an
discussion
asshole.
We got another elevator to go down, I think.
before. Oh yeah,
Yes, there's a.
back down one level. Hold me and love me. Just wanna touch you for a minute.
Don't follow me. I'm talking to close.
I thought you ate crayons.
Like two are mutually exclusive.
Maybe they're not mutually exclusive, but maybe they would have been if you weren't doing one. Oh. Oops. I made some friends.
Why not come choose them?
The guy's here just getting his cardio running around this damn square looking for you guys. What are you gonna?
What the hell? Oh my God! No way! Yeah, yeah. Why are you running?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I suffer from premature congratulations.
Sorry, I was messaging that girl there. Checking on Scary, seeing how everything's going for her and Doc's move.
Archdragon's been in Super Duper since the last machine.
Yes, he sent me a message. Apparently, he is walking his friend's dog.
That's nice of him.
Asked if I wanted him to sit in go to a super group base, and I did request that. Because that way we can continue going mission to mission without having to worry about it.
Pardon? Oh, non.
Ooh, ooh, a level.
Congrats.
Don't die, don't die, don't die.
I'll be alright. I'm gonna eat some Skittles.
So destructive. Hey, quit cowering in the corner. Stand up straight. Pull a spine. Ooh,
Same door.
oh,
John, can you drive an Uber?
shit. Mark, hey, how's it going? Long time no see. Hydrate. You need me to put out an Uber?
Yeah, somebody was asking for one.
Long time no see, my guy. Oh my God. Where you been? Yes. That's normally when I put out an Uber. When it's the same freaking door.
Why are you running?
Thank you for the hydrate. I most definitely needed that.
Sorry, guys, I'll be there one moment.
How have you been, my guy? How's things hanging in the SDL? Are you still in the SDL? I have so many questions.
Oh no, I'm good. Yeah, I am done with today. Miss Lori.
Okay.
She's giving me a guilt trip because she apparently twisted her ankle. Has sent me a picture of her foot covered with a towel with a bag of ice on it, talking about how swollen and everything it is. And then she says, I'll take myself to the ortho clinic tomorrow.
I mean, how many times did her dog die? Was that her
Kind
cat?
of point in this out, I didn't offer to take her. And
Did she
she's
ask you to take her?
literally, she did not ask me. I'm getting tasked for not offering to take her.
I mean, that's not how that works. I mean, even the ambulance, you have to call them. There's some form of agreement. She's a grown ass adult. What are you supposed to do? It's been a while.
I was like,
I'm
like, I didn't offer to take you because I have orientation for school and a cake that I need to make.
Rock on. Congrats on the girl.
No, it's
you
a
know
red
me.
velvet.
Still doing my thing. I took a pause from streaming because my monitor went down on my laptop. But
I'm not trying to,
I'm back.
and I,
hanging out with
I don't exactly reach out to her every time I have an emergency, and I've never asked her to take me to the hospital.
I mean, if she's asking you to take her to the hospital, then I would probably say, yeah, you're a friend, you should go. But if she's not asking you to take her to, I mean, that's not your job.
No. I didn't get asked. I got guilt tripped.
No, that's what I'm saying. If she doesn't ask, that's not your job. I mean, you can't guilt trip me for you not wanting to, you not saying. I mean, how am I supposed to know that? I believe your ankles. Okay, we're gonna go to the hospital now because I believe you have a head injury. Get in the car.
Well, she thinks it might be broken or sprained.
Okay. Do I want to do something about that?
Patrol micro, you can't.
Yeah.
She's like, I see, thank you. I'm like, okay.
Whew. I mean, I don't know who she thinks she is, but life doesn't work that way.
Oh, now I'm getting another message from her.
I just message her back and be like, well, welcome back, Mr. Shrooms. Oh, thank you. I missed having them. I missed the friendship.
I'm not going to be your excuse for work.
No, the doctor's going to be your excuse from work.
I was going to say, the last time I was your verification for work.
He needs to go to the doctor.
I'll get other help.
Psychiatrist? Okay. I mean, I don't know exactly how that's supposed to hurt my feelings.
It doesn't. It's supposed to, it's her way of, because she gave me $100, or she loaned me $100 when I first said I got the ticket the other day, before anything else happened. So I currently owe her $100. So now it's, well, are you sure? And then the other day I had the thing with my car payment where I found out I couldn't split it and I had to like bounce around and jump around. So now today it's, are you sure you can afford to buy a house? And then the ankle thing, and now it's, well, I'll find other help. Well, you never asked me. You're assuming because I owe you $100 that I am your beck and call girl, and if that's the case, well, we're going to charge by the hour, and I make $25 an hour.
I mean, this is the one that got the nickname the syphilis of the nursing inn.
I don't do well with manipulative behavior.
I don't do well with filters.
And I'm your friend. I am in no way, shape, or form responsible to take you to the hospital or even to offer.
Now, I mean, if you called me up and said I need to go to the hospital, that's a different story. I'd be like, bet,
That's
I'm
my
on my way. But if you just
point.
called me up and
If you
said, I
want me to
believe,
take you to the hospital, if you want me to take you to the hospital, ask me. But
oh,
don't
oh, I know what you should
make it
do.
my responsibility to take you.
I know what you should do. You should just respond back, well, we big girls use our big girl voices and ask. So use your big girl voice. Do you need to go to the hospital?
Well, she apparently last week was her son's engagement party
Yeah.
or bridal shower. I guess it was the bridal shower. And she gave the bride a check. And she made a comment about having to work overtime this week because of that check. Well, the bride to be took it to her fiance about this made me feel really bad, her saying this in front of my mother. So Lori immediately tries to play it off with, well, I didn't mean it like that. It was meant that I had to trade off a day to be here, and it meant I'm working overtime this week.
Well, I mean,
Because her son called up offended that she would say something about having to work overtime for their wedding present.
okay, sounds like it was a nice wedding present. She decided to give it. A lot of times people work overtime in order to get people presents. It's not a very uncommon thing.
Yes,
Sometimes
but
I
the
work
bride
overtime to
says
get me
that,
presents.
see, the bride says that the comment was that I have to work overtime in order to give you this present.
Yeah, and that's fine too. That's fine too. I mean, I've had to work overtime so I can get people presents. That's fine. Now, I mean, I don't ever tell them about it, but yeah, I mean that's people. Sometimes people can do
Well,
that.
she did.
It's
She
how you make
did,
extra
and
money for extra things.
the bride and her mother, who Lori told it in front of, felt that, the way Lori was stating it, it didn't just come off that way. It was, Lori was very put out, and in order to be able to give them a present, she had to work these extra hours.
Then she shouldn't have gave the present.
And that's what they were saying. She shouldn't have made it come off like, they were obligated for this present.
Yeah, yeah. She should have just never gave it. If she couldn't afford it, then she shouldn't have done it. All right, let's hit the door. Are we all ready?
Yeah, we're ready. We need somebody translating, please.
Translating to what?
We got 3 people that aren't in because they're not in voice.
Huh.
Oh, I was just standing around.
And then everybody in here has already run into the groups. It's very common occurrence.
Oh, Black Lady, bam blam. Betty's got a job, bam blam.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves. But I don't like to lead just because I don't type well. I don't talk and type well, and if I'm streaming, then I'm probably not typing.
I mean, that's exactly what I'm doing too, so I feel you. Lord and Lord, I feel 40. Wish I felt only 40.
I don't know how old I feel. I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't feel 52, almost 52, because there aren't too many 52-year-olds out there that can, you know, grab their legs and twist their leg around backwards and touch their shoulder with it.
I mean, I would ask you, why do you know that? But yeah, I'm just
Because
going
I
to
have
leave
to
that at
stretch
there.
my joints.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have to stretch my joints. When you're hyper flexible, you kind of find out how far, because your joints, you know how like when you pop your fingers when they get tight feeling?
Yeah.
My joints do that all over my body, so I have to like extend them out so that they'll stretch and pop the same way that your fingers will. So that's how I know, because sometimes you have to twist yourself in weird pretzel positions to be able to get them to pop or relax.
Oh,
And because I got
okay.
this friend that likes to see how they can move my... Never mind.
Go, girl.
I was going to say, I can also do the yoga pose reverse prayer, which is both arms behind the back with the fingertips up to the base of the neck.
How do you know that? Oh, how do you know this? Like,
Because I just reached back to do it. Palms together, fingertips up to the back of the neck. That's why I was saying I don't feel like I'm, you know, almost 52. Maybe that's it. All of the personalities that I have, you have to take those and divide them by my physical age, and then you get the actual age.
you just keep thinking that. That's you know, that tracks.
Mm-hmm.
No chat. Not track at all.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh, good. I'm getting told that they can't hear me in my stream.
Really?
Yep. Okay, is that working now? Can you hear me on my stream? I know she'll, Okay, yep, I got it. Look at that, I fixed it.
Nice.
Good job.
No wonder people have been coming on and I've been replying to them. I got that all figured out, all by myself.
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of strange because as we hear stuff that you can't, that the streams, like what we hear in our headsets versus what's on our streams is not the same. I hear dead people.
So I was gonna say, so poor Scary, who's been diligently listening to you discuss Lori with me, has had no idea what we're talking about.
Meanwhile, she's trying to read your lips. See, now had she just come on over into my stream.
Oh no, she can't see my. I was gonna say she can't even read my lips because I don't have my camera on.
Ah, read my lips. Fuck you, because I'm not turning my cam on.
I guess Scary's listening to the to my stream because she loves me.
Well, hello, Scary.
And we were discussing my my Lori, yes. She's missing out on all the fun stuff.
Yeah, I mean, who knew? And she still works there.
Yeah, apparently I'm getting. Yeah, she's still working there. Damn it.
We don't
But,
know what
yep,
happened.
I'm getting a guilt trip. I'm getting a guilt trip there because probably because our kids said if you quit another job, we're not going to help you.
I mean, that could probably be it.
But I'm getting a guilt trip from her, Scary, because I didn't offer to drive her to the hospital. And then when she made me feel, tried to make me feel guilty about it, I still didn't offer. This is another patrol. I don't think.
I'm just gonna fly over there and hit the.
Yep.
I'll hit the northwest position.
You remember the ticket that I got last week with my registration? Well, it was mentioned to her before everything was cleared up. And she wrote out a check for $100 to help me. And that's great. But now she's trying to make me feel obligated to, like I'm supposed to be at her beck and call.
All right.
I've been reminded 4 times that she's helped me because she loaned me $100. And when I said and my car payment, that whole thing with my daughter the other day, that was hilarious, by the way, at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you, my guy. I look forward to seeing you around.
Trying to get $20 transferred so I could rearrange everything in my accounts. She's like, "Are you sure you can afford a house?" And then immediately sends me a picture of her ankle, her leg, with a towel over it with a bag of ice sitting on it.
Which means you can't see her ankle. You can just see her calf, a towel, and a bag of ice.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a compound fracture.
Look, if it was a compound fracture, you wouldn't be asking if it was a compound fracture. I mean, you would look down and be like, what's that white shit that's hard and sticking out of my leg?
It probably is. Oh, no. No. It probably is 100% a compound fracture. As a matter of fact, underneath that towel, the bone is probably jutting out in 6 places because it's just been absolutely shatterified. And if I were to go and pick her up tomorrow, it would just miraculously have healed. You know, kind of like her dog resurrecting.
Oh god.
Jeez.
Look,
No,
Easter
no,
is
I
next
will
week,
tell
okay?
this.
Her dog
I will
just
tell
got the
this.
weekend wrong.
Earlier this year, we had an ice storm, a really bad ice storm here in Southern Illinois. And she went and checked into a hotel when she had no power and left her cats and her dog at her place, and stayed in a hotel for almost a week. And then she went and told me that her dog died while she was in the hotel. And so I'm feeling bad for her. Work's asking me, you know, about her and everything like this, and I'm, you know, telling them the things that she's telling me. Little did I know I was her excuse. And when she couldn't get anyone to come and pick her up from the hotel to take her home, I went and picked her up and took her home. And that's when she realized on her way there that, oh, she's going to have to tell me the truth about the dog not dying because she can't get my help to bring stuff into her house with the dog there.
You know, dead dog, the Jesus dog.
Jesus dog.
The dog that I had offered after 3 days to go over to her home and remove its corpse from her home so that she wouldn't have to have that to go home to.
Well, I mean, in a sense, yeah. I mean, she didn't have to go home to it because it was never there. I mean, it might have been there, but that was just because she was chilling at a hotel not feeding it. But that's the assumption that, you know, she left out, she had to have left out some dog food.
Oh no, her neighbor in exchange for, well, their power was out. Lori was put them up in a hotel because they would drive back to Heron and check on the house, on their own house and animals. So they just went and checked on her house every time.
Well, I mean, what does she expect to happen? Like the house should run off, or what is that? What are you checking
No,
on
so
the house?
so we'd go over. Oh, they were going to home to feed their animals at the house.
Ah,
So she just had them feed her animals and take her dogs out. So the dog,
Dead.
in reality, the dog had diarrhea.
well, I mean, we've all had
Sometimes you
diarrhea.
wish your
and you
dog
just
died
wish.
whenever that happens.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I've had diarrhea where I've wished I was dead. I've had diarrhea where I thought I was going to shit out something that probably should have stayed in.
But none of that really is yeah, she's got problems, and I think a lot of people are starting to realize it.
Who is this Lori person to you? Someone
She's a
you
really
know?
good friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah. She's a nurse that I work with. She's also very fondly known as the Herbies of nursing.
She has, if getting nursing jobs was bull riding, she still wouldn't stay on long enough for the first round. Like at one point in time,
The fact
I
that she has
believe
been here for 8 months at the same place is
mind-boggling.
amazing.
Well, that's because they keep not calling her out on their bluffs, and she can lie and get away with shit.
Because she's an RN and they don't have enough RNs, they have mostly LPN, so
Yeah.
while the DON is out on medical leave, which will be coming back soon, Lori's taking full advantage of I'm an RN.
I'm the next highest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, can you imagine if Lori was the freaking alien?
No. Just no. I've thought about that when she tried to say she was going to go for it.
And as a good friend, you will root her on while you put in your pink slip.
Mm-hmm.
How many more missions?
We're halfway through.
We're more than halfway through it.
Yeah, probably about 60%. Like, I think we go to Skyway after this one, maybe?
Let me pull it up. I'll know in just a second. Hold on. Yeah, after this it is investigate the first, check out the 3 warehouses.
And Babbage.
Get the immobilizer from Positron, defeat the Clockwork King.
Our good old friend Rusty.
Yeah, it's only a couple of missions more.
Okay.
We should be done by 8:30. Sorry. That's why I'm trying to let you know.
Ding 28.
Welcome. I know I don't have to work in the morning, so congrats.
I do.
Same here.
Yeah, I know. That's why I
Good
think
morning,
I
folks.
don't. Normally, John and I work about the same schedule, so we're normally up at like dark 100.
Oh damn. Yeah, that's.
Can you host these task forces every Tuesday? Per?
Oh, now it's I see. I won't bother you from Lori. Yes, we host these every Tuesday, and every Sunday I do giant monster spawning and a costume contest in Kalisti War.
Oh.
I'm not good at costume contests.
That's
I'm
okay.
not a very creative
We have
person.
so few. Do you know what the really awesome thing about a small population server is?
What's that?
Chances are not everybody is very good at making costumes either. The point isn't to come and win, the point's to come and have fun. We throw out giant monsters, we throw out, oh god, I throw out like thousands of Ricky monkeys.
It's the easiest way to get some of your accolades because you will wind up with, you know, like the Portal Jockey badge or Portal Jockey accolade.
Oh, okay.
Dimensional Warder, you'll see a lot of the Warwolves, the Vampiri, the tanks for Tank Buster, Fake Nemesis, the Magmite Lords, Illusions, and then I've got some that will just do the Richie from like the Richie invasion so that you can get the 10 heavies, you can get the bombs, you can get the infantry that you need so that you earn that accolade. I do a lot of stuff like that. Sometimes on those nights we'll run, just say, okay, we're going to go run a DFB. And when we do that, I guarantee the badges in that run. Because we set it up in a certain way so that everybody knows ahead of time that we don't go and touch anybody in that room. One person tags it, and I use GM powers and auto kill it.
Geez, sounds like a lot of fun.
You should try joining. It's a blast. Yeah, definitely do that.
If she doesn't stop, I'm about to make a very not nice comment back to her.
Just ask her if she is this her way of asking you to take her to the hospital. I mean, if the answer is no, then just ignore everything after that. All right, Uber's out.
Thank you.
All right, waiting on everybody to get here. I'm loving it.
Oh, hopefully those taxes come in soon, because then I can just give her $100 and tell her right exactly what fucking orifice to put that in.
I mean, she might like that.
She can enjoy it all she wants, and she can think about it all she wants, and hold that $100.
I mean,
I'm
thinking more. It's more
I'm
like
having
I
an
kissed a
angry
girl and I liked it.
reaction. Yeah, but I'm having an angry reaction right now with her behaviors. That's very similar to how I felt with a lot of Biko's attitudes in games.
Yeah. But Abiko didn't have brain damage.
And that's why I'm trying to not
Be as hard as her.
yes. There we go. Thank you. Yes, now hopefully people can hear me talking instead of just... Yeah, it's another 4-letter word right there with Lori. Oh, oh.
Had to switch over to bodyguard mode there for a second.
We're task force impulse. That doesn't sound like a good task force. Why do we not have a cool task force name?
And yes, I said the A word
Asshole.
because no, that's scary saying it.
Arrogant.
But no,
Argon.
Abiko.
I was gonna go with
So
aluminum.
maybe say it a third time because we don't need to fucking summon it.
Aluminum, or for our Canadian friends, aluminium.
Aluminium.
What I have a plant in Canada, so yeah, I've been there multiple times. Love the place.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So you
Toronto
can have
is
some free
awesome.
time with us.
Oh fuck, y'all have a festival. Freaking amazing. I went to
You
it
have
in
to
Kitchener.
go come and get some poutine.
Poutine. Oh, poutine. Oh god, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, from the moose? Or from the elk? Was it the elk?
Yeah, get the real one.
Yeah, well, yeah,
No,
I
the
mean,
fake one. I got some fake one when I get to Paris.
I mean,
like,
you could go to, when you go to Canada, okay, most people don't realize this because they've never left the States. But when you go different places, like McDonald's has a different menu when you go to different countries. Because in Canada, you can buy poutine from McDonald's.
Totally.
I was
And
gonna
they're
say,
not so bad.
that's just not inter-country. That's throughout the states because when I was in West Virginia, I could get biscuits and gravy at McDonald's.
You can get biscuits and gravy at McDonald's now.
No, you can't.
You can.
Not
all
at
of 'em.
mine. Not in Little Rock.
McRibs.
Not
I'll
so
be in
far.
Canada in 9 weeks. But on the west coast of Vancouver.
Yeah, still a bit far from me, Nate. Eh?
Yeah, it's very far.
I actually got told that I was might get chosen to launch a new model for ICE, which I haven't done in probably 7 years. But that means that I'm gonna end up making multiple trips to Japan. Kind of cool.
I bet their McDonald's menu's different there too.
It is. It is. You know which one kills me the most? Like on it's either Christmas or Thanksgiving. You know what their tradition is?
What's that?
They go to KFC.
What?
I shit you not.
What?
It's either their Christmas or their Thanksgiving. For Christmas or Thanksgiving, they go to KFC.
Bloody hell.
I don't know
Do
why.
they have Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
That seems pretty American.
That's weird stuff.
I'm thinking it's Christmas. But for Christmas I think it is they go to KFC. And I'm like, then again, I also, the last time I was there, it was fucking hilarious. They took me to this place that's supposed to be an all-American eatery, and they gave me they served me like a hamburger, and I was like, oh, cool, yeah, you know, in the States we eat a lot of hamburgers, and they had it all wrapped up with the little like napkin thingy around it, and I'm like, huh, and I took it off. You would have thought I smacked them and fucked their mom in front of them.
You put your fingers directly on the food?
Yes, and they were like, how do you not know how to eat American food? And I'm like, wait a minute. Don't know Japanese. They're like, well, you're not supposed to eat those with your hands. And I'm like, it's a fucking hamburger. What do you think? Well, that's why the
But you
paper's
eat it
there.
with the baguette?
Yeah, that's why the
kinda
paper's there.
weird.
You're supposed to eat it with the paper on it. And I'm like, fuck no, because if we ate hamburgers with the paper on them, we'd wind up eating the paper. You don't know Americans.
Yeah.
And oh man, okay, now keep in mind this was back whenever I was probably about 100 pounds lighter, but they were so nice and they were like, "Oh, we got you a big American steak." And I'm like, "Oh, rock on." You know, I'm thinking 24, 21 ounces, 12.
Ooh.
I was like, where's the rest of it?
Oh, yeah.
But well, keep in mind in Japan, cattle is one thing that takes a lot of land in order to grow. Okay.
Yeah.
And so like if you've ever been on a cattle ranch, you understand that it's almost 1 cow per acre is what you need for them to eat. Well, in Japan, they're an island. They don't have land like that. So for them to get any steak whatsoever, it's outrageously expensive because they can't grow it. You know, their ability to grow a cow is a very, very sad rendition.
Process, yeah.
Very precious to them.
I mean, for us, we would be like, it's starving to death. Just shoot it and put it out of its misery. And then lay it down beside the mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, but that's just the way it is. Like they don't eat a lot of steak. So for them, a 12-ounce steak was huge.
Oh yeah.
And I just couldn't bring myself to say anything. I was just like, oh, thank you, you know, because you want to be nice, and they're thinking that they're giving you something that's close to your home. And I'm like, so this is what it's like when we take the Japanese out. Well, because we have Japanese restaurants that our Japanese have said are close to home. And I'm pretty sure some of them, one of them that came to the States, because a lot of them come to America, like told them that this is just like America. And we get here and we're like, we lied to you. We are Americans. We are slobs. What are you talking? Okay, what do you want me to do with all this damn paper? Don't give me the paper. Give me the food.
I think I've seen in some countries the restaurants will give you little finger gloves to eat their
Yes.
food.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I think that's cute.
my favorite is if you ever
Americans
go to Japan,
barely wash their hands.
Yeah, we're like, what the fuck we're gonna do with this? Why are you giving me finger condoms? Or are you saying I have a very small penis? That's what. Welcome to America. We would be the ones to do that. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out. But no, I mean, like, just some of the things is I remember when I was there, I had a big question for most of the Japanese people while I was there. I was like, so in America, you know, people get tattoos of Japanese kanji and they're not written by Japanese people and they're normally only one symbol. And if you know anything about kanji normally takes 2 symbols to mean anything. So it winds up being
Incoming garbage.
it normally winds up being quite funny because it's some off statement that isn't. It was supposed to be sisters, and it's like it could be sisters or mother or daughter or bitch, you know, just something that's female. Well, I asked them if they did that, you know, if they did that with English. And one of the guys was like, yeah, well, the last night I was
Looking
there.
for
I mean,
oh, here he is. Yep.
The last night I was
big robot.
the last night I was there, I went to Godzilla Bowl and shot pool, and we went and saw some Japanese shit. But one of the people bowling had a hat that said bogus jiggy on it. And I just started kind of giggling, and I'm like, yeah, well, I guess that answers my question. And they were like, what does that mean? I was like, how can I explain this without winding up in HR when I get back to work? They were like, what does bogus mean? And I was like, bogus means fake. They were like, jiggy. And I was like, jiggy means two things. It's either dancing or fucking. And they're like, why would you say you're faking it fucking? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why you would want to brag about that and put it on a hat.
Faking orgasms?
Yeah. Like, I guess you're faking that you're good at it.
Shallow egos.
Like, that's...
No.
But why would you advertise? Like, I would not walk around with a fucking hat that said, I fake orgasms during sex, or I'm no good. You'll be faking your orgasm with me. Now, I don't know. Like, what the hell? I was like, let's pray that they mean dancing. I don't know why they would be talking about bogus dancing. But hey. Then, of course, a friend of mine had a Valkyrie. It had saddlebags, and the saddlebags had this really cool Japanese writing on it. We were like, you know, what's this say? This is awesome. Like, this just looks so cool, and it's written in Japanese down the side. And never do that. Just as a piece of it, never do that, because you will be thoroughly disappointed. We were like, what does this say? And he was like, left bag. It was fucking work instructions. It was telling you which saddlebag it was. So when they put it on, they didn't put it on backwards. Yeah, totally ruined them. It looks cool. It's got Japanese writing on it. That, and I always used to say that, you know, for all the little kids that run around with the souped up Hondas and the Japanese kanji written on the side, that it says some shit like dumb Americans, or that you wish you were in Japan, because you know most any of them can't read it.
Maybe someday we'll be able to have those like simultaneous synapses with, you know, multiple Babbages spawning, or maybe I could just start spawning bunches of Babbages when he spawns.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Or I mean, you can try that on your next.
Yeah,
little, like,
I've done the Torchbearer. What is it, Synapse Saturday or something? And yeah, we had like 13 of them out.
Wow, that's a lot of.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that really quick, really.
That's not a problem. Don't give her ideas.
I'll spawn 13 right now.
Come into the mission.
hell no,
Come to fuck into the mission.
I'm in here.
Whole task force gone to hell.
At the door?
13 Babbages, and Adamastor, fucking Lord Recluse. He ain't even supposed to be here. Like, you don't even go here, man. And just... all of us a level 20, he's a level 54. You know, just some shit like that. We're just gonna call it training day.
Thought you said my shit was overpowered. Fuck y'all doing team wiped.
Well, you know, you restricted them down to level 20 and then spawned to level 54. AV. Who spawns level 52 AVs, or level 2 elite.
Tell me in the comic book where it showed you level. Show me one comic book. And that includes Deadpool.
Well, actually, I would like to state for the record that if City of Heroes was honestly about
Stumbling
heroes,
word.
have you not realized how many fucking bank robbers we just ran by to get to this mission and was just like, you're not important. But some bitches, they're getting robbed and we're just running by like, get more XP, bitch. Like, what kind of hero are we?
Six influence, bitch. Last time I ran by and saved your ass.
Look,
Influence. That's a reward.
I'm just saying.
Those are fake bank.
How about people, they can regenerate. You gonna regenerate? I can regenerate.
At some point, I can see it now. At some point, you just run by, and at some point in time, you'd be like, "Look, bitch, I have saved you from eight fucking burglaries. Get the fuck out of this town, okay? What are you doing?" Like, at this point in time, it's you. I'm not even blaming everybody else for robbing you anymore. It's you.
Yeah, it would be cool if they, if the NPCs came up and actually gave you an influence reward or something. Make street sweeping, you know, feel more, you know, rewardable.
They do. Some of them do.
Yeah.
Depending on your level. If you are still within a certain range of level, they'll give you influence. Otherwise, they'll just run up and thank you.
Now, I think all good deeds should be rewarded, regardless of level.
Yes. So can we code it in where she comes up and just starts giving you? Wait a minute. How many X's is in this one? Can we have City of Heroes the only fan version?
Yes, it's going to be called Purgatory Beyond the Veil.
Purgatory.
It has been named.
Purgatory. No holes barred.
I'm fine.
Oh.
I always forget how large this map is.
It's not about the size, it's about the motion of the ocean.
Oh, God. Oh. Our buddy's up here.
Yeah, and he's dead. See you later. Oh. Alright.
And look at that, 8:31.
Look at that. You were off by 1 minute.
Seriously?
Good
You're
job.
gonna debate 1 minute on that, huh? I think that was pretty freaking stellar to call it almost to that 1 minute.
That was.
And if it was Price is Right rules, I would actually have won that because, you know, within 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you guys for having me. You guys have been awesome. I think I'm gonna wind up having to
You
call
have
it a night.
48 now.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining me. As
Understood.
always, thank you for watching.
I'm just going
as
to be
always,
training
careful,
and probably
safe,
heading off myself.
peace.
That was pretty cool. Thanks a lot.